Everyone, happy to meet you all with another video. In this video, I'm going to show how to create own VPN for more security and privacy. VPN, Virtual Private Network. It will encrypt your network traffic and prevent your online activity from man-in-the-middle attack and also from the advertisement agency. VPN also used to block regional content, hide your real IP address and geolocation. If you have a NAS or home server, you need to access those server from anywhere in secure way, then VPN will help you. There are so many VPNs in the market. Certain VPNs are paid version and certain are free. The paid VPNs gives more region and good speed, but it is costly. Free VPN gives very less region and very limited bandwidth, and they may log your activity. If you are trying to use Tor network, then exit node may relieve your identity due to minor bug or vulnerabilities. So having own VPN fulfill your CIA trait, which is confidentiality, integrity, and availability. I'm going to show step by step how to set up own VPN for more security and privacy. One more great thing creating a own VPN is it is a self-managed and you will have more control on the VPN server. For this project, we need three components: Amazon Web Service, Open VPN software, and Next DNS. We are using it. By the way, it is not sponsored video, so none of the AWS or Next DNS or Open VPN, they're not sponsoring in this video. So I have used it and it was pretty useful. I thought to share with you guys. I have already have a free AWS account. I'm not going to show how to create a free AWS account because there are tons of YouTube videos available. So I would request to go and check it on it. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So as a first step, we have to create a virtual machine in AWS, and also we need to install Open VPN. To do that, launch a virtual machine from the AWS Management Console. Go to AWS Marketplace, search for Open VPN. Okay, so free trial eligible. It is a completely free. So others are there, but there are again 10 devices, 25 devices are connected. So you don't need to. So just ignore those things. Select free trial. First option, Open VPN. Select. So it says like if you are using this virtual machine, it will cost you this much, but I'll show you how to get a free one. Continue. So here we need to select, instead of paid one, we have to select the free trial eligible. Click next to configure instance detail and keep it as it is. We're not going to touch anything. Add storage. Instead of 8, we will change it to 24. Again, it is a free, so you don't need to worry. Add tag. So I'll tag it as Open VPN. Configure the security. So by default, these all will be there. So SSH services will be there, HTTPS and customs. This is all port numbers, everything is there. So at the moment, we're not touching. Keep it as it is. We're not going to touch anything, and we are creating a new security group. Review and launch. So whatever we have given, so just displaying over there, launch it. If you want to create a key pair, you can select and just give a name on it. But I am just going to use the existing key pair, which is I have already created. Launch the instance. So the instance is ready and it is running. So we have to do one more thing is, so this public IP address, right? So whenever you are rebooting or disconnecting, right? So it will keep often changing it. So we have to create a static one. So to do that, just go to the network security, elastic IP, allocate elastic IP address. I'm just selecting from the Amazon pool of IP4 address, allocate, and it is loading the IP address. Click action, associate the elastic IP address. So we have to select the instance. Currently, this is the instance is running, open, and you can click associate. So now you can see that elastic IP address is again merged here. Now let's go and quickly connect to the VPN. Copy this copy, paste, enter. Now we are configuring the Open VPN, giving yes. Do you want to keep it in a default? Yes. And please enter the option number from the list above. All the interface 00 or just ETH address. So I am just going with the all first option. Specific port you want to do, I'm just going with the default 943, and you want a specific port as yes, I'm just going with the default again 443. So should client traffic be routed by default through VPN? Yes. Should client DNS traffic should be routed through VPN? Again, we are going to configure next DNS. So again, I'm clicking no. Use local authenticate via internal DB. I'm just going with the default. Yes, please have internal DB. Should private subnet accessible to client by default? So as I said earlier, right, if you want to access your NAS or home server or something as in a private site-to-site VPN, yes, this option will help on it. Yes, do you wish to log in? And yes, I need to log in. Specific your activation key. I don't have activation key. It's an open source and it is a free. I'm just going with the default. And now the configuration is started. So you can see that this is again fetching the elastic static IP address. So it will not change. So that's why we have set it earlier. So now we have successfully configured OpenVPN. So now we will go to the admin console and we will slightly tune it according to our requirement. So to do that, just this is the UI. We have to copy and go to your browser, paste. It's a self-signed certificate. That is why it is showing this error message. Still, just go to the advanced and click continue to it. So now we have successfully able to access the admin panel, but we didn't means only username is created but password is not generated. So we have to generate the password. Instead of root, change it to Open VPN. This is one, and click enter. Okay, so now I am it. So set the password, sudo password Open VPN. This is the username, so we need to set a password for it. So the password is created. So let's go back to the admin console, type Open VPN and the password which created and sign it. So this is the first time, so it's asking yes, I am agree to it. So now we are in the inside of the admin one. So we have to do a few settings here. So come to the TLS settings and ensure you use, instead of TLS 1.2, use TLS 1.3 because this is a secure, and same thing web server, just change it to TLS 1.3. So now go to VPN settings. So here we are going to configure the DNS one. So I'm just going to use a specific DNS. So here I need to give the primary and secondary DNS. Paste it in the primary, paste it here, secondary. So I have updated my DNS primary and secondary DNS. So my VPN DNS, if I want to resolve any queries, it will resolve in my secure DNS one. I have already made a video on how to configure next DNS. I'll be giving the link in the description. So let's quickly go and save the settings. So now we have to say no for this routing, and let's go and save the settings. Just go to the VPN settings, and under that, should client means all the clients should route to the VPN. So click here, we just left it, just click S, save the settings. So once it is changed, update the running server. So we just updating this configuration to be updated in the successfully it is done. So the now settings is applied it. So we have to do one more thing is we need to disable the logs, because so whatever you are doing, right, so logs will be captured it, and so I don't want the logs to be saved at whatever my activities are there. For a more privacy and security. To do that, just go to this part, enter, and scroll down. We are going to change log db. So this is what we have done. What we have to do is go to this line and remove everything before log db equal, and change it to /dev/null. So that I'm just saying the mission, you no need to save anything. So to save this file, Control O, save it S, and Control X. So now we have to do one more change. So whatever information is storing at, we have to disable this one. To do that, Okay, so now you can see that the file, actually the logs are saving here. So we have to going to do the same thing. Go to the location line and delete everything and Control O, enter, Control X, it's done. So now we have to restart the service. So basically, we have to restart the service to apply these changes. System CTM, restart. So the service is successfully started. So now we have successfully configured. And now we are in a final steps. So what we need to do is just log out, and instead of admin, so we need to download the client to use this one. So click this one, and same thing, Open VPN and the password what you reset it earlier, and you can download the client. So in this case, I'm using Windows, so that is why it is recommended. I'm just clicking click. So download is complete. Let me install this one. So it's finished. So let me connect with the Open VPN client. So it's asked me, it's just tour. So let me click close it, and I click agree, and it just says okay. So already I'm downloading from the page, right? So it's completely loaded with the things, and you can see this is a elastic IP address. And let me click Open VPN, and username we have to, what we created, we need to give the same VPN. I mean username we have to click, so that it will get authenticate and get connected. Okay, so the VPN is connected. Yes, it is working. Click S, new connection is, so all the traffic is routing to the VPN. Now let's go quickly and check what is my IP address. So this is the AWS, you can see that elastic IP address. So now I have masked my IP address. So now we have successfully configured our own VPN. That's it guys. I hope you enjoy this video and gives more understanding how to create the own VPN server and advantage of it. If you like this video, hit the like button. Comment if you have any questions and suggestion. If you think video is useful, please consider to subscribe the channel. Show your support by liking, comment, share and subscribing. Follow me on social media platform. Thank you all watching this video. Signing off now. See you soon with another video.